Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be your second quarter moon energy update for Friday, February 16th through Friday, February 23rd. So what we're going to do, we'll just do a quick overview on some of the astrological transits that we have going on for this week, and then I'll do a collective reading and we'll do advice for the week per sign. Okay, so make sure you hang around till the end. As always, I do recommend that you check out your sun, moon, and your rising advice cards. Okay, thank you in advance for liking, sharing, commenting. The equal energy exchange really is appreciated. Blessings. All right, so let's see, what do we have going on? Friday, February 16th, we've got Venus entering Aquarius. On the 18th, we've got the Sun entering Pisces. It's also the Celtic tree of the month, Ash. We'll talk a little bit about that. On the 23rd, we've got Mercury moving into Pisces. And then on the 24th, which we're not going to really talk about, but I just wanted to mention it, on the 24th, we do have the full moon in Virgo already. I swear it feels like we just literally had the last full moon, so I don't know what is going on with time. Comment, let me know if time's been kind of crazy for you as well. I don't know, it just feels, it feels wild to me. But all right, let's get into it. The first thing I wanted to talk about is Venus entering Aquarius on the 16th. So Aquarius, we've been dealing with a lot of Aquarius energies, and we are like moving into this age of Aquarius. And Aquarius is the humanitarian. It's this energy that is a little unconventional, but overall pretty friendly, loyal, honest, a lot of truths being revealed. Especially now we're dealing with Venus, so this is the planet of love, also of finances, money, material things, I should say. So, you know, the my words, the Venus entering Aquarius energy, it's like the planet of love is being forced to act in the style of individualism, right? If you were born with a natal Venus Aquarius, you probably aren't very interested in conventional relationships. There can be this energy that can be like aloof, detached, which can be a gift. There's this energy where you may find that you are like more attracted to intellect and to mental connections, attracted to authentic, quirky, even like relationships. And no, when I say relationships, it can be romantic or otherwise, right? It gives this non-judgmental, very open-minded vibe. You may find that you want to be a little more like experimental in love or fling. Like it's energy, you know, there you might enjoy like a quick fling in this vibration. There's energy here also that respects partners' independence and expects the same in return. Love that is, you know, any like new love that you pick up at during this transit, it's gonna require friendship first and foremost, like over anything. There needs to be, so if like you're hooking up, and it's an interesting kind of back and forth where like, you know, maybe you find that, you know, if you're in the dating pool and you know, you discover that, you know, just the fling is all you wanted, or maybe you're on the flip side where you are looking for something deeper, but you decide, you know, that you really need to have friendship first and foremost. It's there's energy here also that really needs intellectual stimulation, especially from partners. You may be turned off by insecurities and neediness in this vibe. There's an undertone of like needing to know that your freedom won't be hindered, right? To have space for your most authentic self. Do note that there's something in here that may make you want to like seek escapism, if emotions get too intense, perhaps. And it may be easier to be detached than to, risk getting burned by forming emotions for the wrong person, or inadvertently getting trapped. It leaves that sort of, and which could bring up some wounding. It could bring up some stuck traumas to be released. As far as love goes, just if you are, if you're looking for a fling, fine, just make it a thing. If you're, and again, there's this detachment energy that makes things a little easier to kind of, but if you are actually looking for a relationship, I know everybody is different, but just make sure that you take it slow. Make sure that you are literally like friends before anything. Okay, I think that's going to make a really big difference. And then let's see, we got the sun entering Pisces. I'm sorry, Venus enters Aquarius. I did want to mention the time is at 11:05 Eastern AM, or 10:05, which would be Central. Not that you really need the times, but all right. So we got the sun entering Pisces. So lots of Aquarius and Pisces energies here. So you may want to look at where Pisces is in your chart, where Aquarius is in your chart. These are the two houses that are being affected at this time. The sun in Aquarius, and we've been really dealing with a lot of this aqua energy already. So it's air, fixed air energy. It's ruled by the planet Uranus, right, which is unorthodox. It's unique, right? Aquarius is the energy of the free thinker, the visionary. It's brilliant, creative, independent, charitable, friendly, right? Aquarius is the visionary and the humanitarian, right? You're intellectual, inventive, and require freedom to thrive, right? You're paradoxical. You're unique and creative, yet scientific and fabulous at research. You're very friendly and social, yet you need time alone. Okay, the essence here is curiosity. Okay, you might find that you study other people or cultures, or some kind of unique projects that interest you. Your talents assist the world with original ideas and developments for the future. You're a progressive thinker, revolutionary. There's good deeds, there's kindness, and it's rewarded with abundance. So make sure that you're really stepping into your light aspects, because there are darker aspects of every single sign. The darker aspects of Aquarius is a little unpredictable. It can be unemotional. It can be detached, which, like I said, it can also be a gift. The detachment can be a gift, or it can be also a negative trait. So, stay in balance here. And then we do also have the Celtic tree of the month, ash. And I wanted to start putting more of the Celtic stuff into my videos as I study and learn more about, the wheel of the year and medicine wheel, and how all of these kind of topics kind of really go hand in hand, and are all helpful. All these different systems are helpful in healing and in discovery of self. So the ash tree is from February 18th through March 17th. And it's energy of, it's free thinking energy. It's naturally artistic. It's easily inspired by nature. You may crave solitude in this energy, but it's the ash tree is in a constant state of self-renewal, right? There's energies here of courage and of fire and of uprightness, okay, of strength and focus, solar energy that brings endurance and vitality, okay? And the last aspect I did want to just touch on real quick is Mercury entering Pisces. And so Mercury is the planet, it's the communicator, okay? It's the primary ruler of Virgo and Gemini. Mercury is the intellect. It's the logic, right? It's your expressions. It's the observer. It's the inquisitive aspects, right? It represents communication in the mind and consciousness and short journeys. Right? Mercury exemplifies the way you communicate with others through expression of your speech, through your writing. I always think of Thoth, the Atlantean, Thoth, Trismegistus, I can never say the word. But Mercury's energy is intelligent and clever. Okay, it helps you analyze data and generate ideas regarding whatever it is you're most passionate about in life. Right? Mercury provides expressive ways to teach or enlighten or entertain or inspire, especially through like literature or music or movies that inspire you. And when you share what you've learned about your passions, you motivate and uplift others with your knowledge. And so Mercury's moving into Pisces on the 23rd, which, by the way, will be my mom's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday, early, mother. Pisces is mutable water sign, okay? So it's got this vibe that is mystical and emotional and sensitive. You may find that your gifts are heightened at this time. It's this very spiritual vibe that is intuitive and kind and adaptable and imaginative. It's energy of compassion and receptivity and kind-heartedness. I'm getting the energy of like downloads, major intuitive downloads written like in the form of books or podcasts or other ways of communicating your artistic activations that'll come in this month, this week, maybe this month as well. You're in Pisces, you're innately sympathetic to people and to all living things, really. Your heightened spiritual awareness can guide you to literally achieve your dreams in this energy. Your essence is inventive and creative, impressionable, romantic, right? It's you work hard for causes that inspire your passion. So like I said, a really good time to get creative through writing, through communicating. If you want to like create that tarot deck or, you know, whatever it is that you've been wanting to create, this is, I feel like, a very imaginative time, a very mystical time where you could literally channel, you know, your art or your, you know, from the divine. And there's also beautiful energies in here where you can magically attract abundance through your intuition and through, of course, the belief in your own ability to manifest. So let's get some. Oh, I also did want to about the ash tree. I was just looking at my notes and I forgot to mention this. The ash tree's animals are the seal, the seahorse, and the seagull. Just a just a side note, okay? Let's get some tarot out here, see what vibes for the collective, for the week of the 16th through the 23rd. Messages for the collective, the 16th through the 23rd, second quarter moon. Interesting. Let's get one more. Potential conflict. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups and also the World. This is really optimistic. Or I should say it can be, because the challenge here is the Hangman. So the challenge this week is letting go. It's about gaining a new perspective, being able to pause and to view things differently, perhaps than you had been viewing them. The Hangman is about sacrifice, right? It's about release, letting go. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever it is that you're being guided to let go of. And I do see success here. And this is the subconscious energies. So this is actually what you've been wanting, right? This energy that you're being guided to let go of. You're being guided to let go of so that you can arrive, is what they're saying. So that you can reach this place of completeness, of fulfillment, accomplishment. So all cups and wands out here. So fire and water. And the first card out, we had the Ace of Cups with the 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is a preparation. There's also a note of progress here, and the 2 of Wands backs that up. This is about making a decision. This is an offer from Spirit. This feels like an initiation, an expansion. It's the 1 becomes the 3, which is the mind, body, and soul, the Trinity. Overcoming the duality. Which brings you back to the 1. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Some of you, this could be a romantic offer. But it doesn't have to be necessarily romantic, I don't think. This is about following the heart. I feel like this is an offer for expansion. And the horse is freedom, liberation. And the Knight is about the fight. And the Cups it's holding your emotions. To create the stability, the 4 of Wands. This is a homecoming. There's lots of Aries energies out here. Pisces. Let's get a couple. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Moon Witch. This deck was literally calling me earlier, so let's see what she has to say for the collective. We've got the last quarter. What's holding you back? What is holding you back? What is stopping you? What's preventing you? Oh, we got movement. All of these cards flew out, by the way. We've got movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. So maybe, you want to start incorporating some new movement. On the bottom, we got spells and rituals. Bring magic and self-care together. So how can you create a ritual or, set the tone, if you will, to whatever this is that you're being guided to let go of, right? So there's something which tells me there's probably a mindset that's holding you back or a deep belief that's preventing you from moving forward. As I say that, we got the crescent moon. It says keep moving forward. You got this. And manifestation. What you seek is seeking you. So a really good time just to look at what is holding you back and how can you incorporate some kind of new ritual, some kind of new pattern or program, and you can incorporate change. What my guides are saying is through little things, right? And remember that the subconscious works through metaphor. Spirit moves through metaphor. So the more that you can bring metaphor into your life, in small ways, right? So if you want to change something, start changing the hand that you brush your teeth with, right? Start putting the opposite pant leg on than you normally do. Make little changes in your world, okay? How you do things, switch it up. Because what this does is it literally, you can change how you breathe as well. It's another way when you're in meditation or just like working with breath work, just by holding the breath at the top or wherever for several seconds, you will begin to initiate change. And then you're communicating with the subconscious through this means of metaphor, right? Also, movement is really standing out to me. So maybe you want to look on YouTube or take a new class or, find something new. For me, I've been working with some Kundalini yoga this past couple weeks, and that's been really beautiful. Inspiration is drawn to motion. I love that. Inspiration is drawn to motion. Yeah, and that makes sense, right? Because literally, like in yoga or when I'm doing my movement, I will literally like get so many ideas sometimes. It's and also with water that happens. Get inspiration. I'm gonna get a card from the moon. I'm sorry, from the spell casting for the collective, and then I'll get some advice. We got peace and financial health. Okay, so I feel like this is what this release is gonna bring you. On the bottom we do have truth. Okay, so there's some kind of truth that is, there's light being shown here. Look at the light in the mirror, which is on her chest near her heart. It's this reflection. So you could be seeing this reflected in other people. You could be literally being shown whatever this is, like reason for whatever this is, because it's taking you out of your peace, whatever this is that you're needing to release, or it's for your highest greatest good. It's so that you can be completely content and satisfied. Okay, so yeah, this is just like if you needed anything else to tell you, like, yo, it's time to release this. This is it. This is what's going to increase in your life. Financial health, Your money? Your abundance? Yes. Your peace? Thank you. I'll take that. You know what I mean? Like, it's time. It's time. And this is collective. So everybody is literally releasing something or being guided to release something. This is when you pay attention, you listen. Maybe you draw a couple cards if you have some. Right? The cards never lie. It'll tell you maybe things you ain't even trying to hear. All right, let's get some advice for each of the signs. We'll start with Aries. What advice? And we're going to go with the Animal Spirit deck for advice. What advice do we have for my Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Advice for my Aries regarding this spread. Yeah, there's deep-seated fears here. The horse did want to come out, which is liberation, it's freedom. We got the okay, Aries. We got the beaver in reverse and the gazelle in reverse with the rabbit. Okay, so whatever this is that you have been hanging on to, it could make you feel worn out. It could make you feel useless. This could even be causing some allergies, some food allergies. The gazelle in reverse can be things of that matter. It could also be like insomnia. It could be impacting your health, Aries, not gonna lie. Whatever this is that you have been holding on to, you've been doing, you've been committing to, you've been incorporating into your life in some way, shape, or form, it could be exhausting you. The advice with the rabbit energy is a day of silence. So I know, like in our day, a day of silence is, it can be challenging. So I don't think it's probably the best option for everybody because not everybody can, like, if you have a day job, you can't exactly like not talk at work all the time. But the point in that, I think, is that you do commit some time to silence, that you take some time for meditation this week. And dare I say even daily, can you take 10 to 15 minutes for silence? I think that will really help you. And there's also, the beaver is about selfless service, right? So maybe you want to go out of your way to do something nice for someone or make some type of humanitarian effort, or even if it's something, as simple as like holding a door for a stranger, or just finding little ways that you can be of service. You'd be surprised at like how that can shift your life. All right. Next up is Taurus advice for the second quarter moon. The raccoon, my Taurus. Another one here. Okay. On the bottom, we've got the vulture and the whale. This is about going deep and cleaning up your space or your body or your relationships. The vulture is literally the purifier. It's essential for balance, to remove, to purify. There's also energy of something being revealed here. And the raccoon, I just feel like the raccoon with the moth. I feel like somebody is taking off some masks this week, and they could feel a little impulsive. There's something here that could be a little impulsive this week, could be a little hasty. But this is shadows. The raccoon is about something you've been hiding, something you've been, something that's been lurking. Something perhaps that you've been hoping to get rid of. The whale invites you to participate more deeply in like radical self-care. There's also a desire to dive deeper with the whale. Okay, so maybe you want to do some work where you allow your, oh, you know what's coming to mind is the nodding. And I read about this in Sekhmet. So it's an Egyptian way of releasing and taking subconscious or traumas that have been stuck in the body and releasing them into the physical. And literally all you do is like would take some yarn or some twine or whatever that you can like literally burn, and you make a knot, and then you think about well, you'll make a knot when you're thinking about whatever this is that's stirring the tension, disappointment, the hurt, the betrayal, whatever, and then you think about the time before that which you felt that way as well, and then you keep going back further and further and see if you can uncover or get to the root of. Okay, so it's a really kind of a cool way to take your trauma and to release it out into the physical. Okay. Next up is Gemini. Advice for the second quarter moon for my Gemini. Okay, we got the oyster in reverse with the octopus in reverse. This isn't something that can be grasped. There needs to be surrender here. Yeah, I think there needs to be surrender. There's some reluctance here. It could be a reluctance to let go with the octopus. Because the octopus is about like grabbing or like clinging to or needing something. But in reverse, it feels like letting go. But with the oyster in reverse, it's almost like there's a reluctance. There's a reluctance to let go. And on the bottom, we've got the elephant, which reminds us to trust. Trust in the divine, trust in your angels, trust in your guides, trust in the universe. Trust in this surrender is what they're saying. And my guides are bringing me to unconditional love. And this is what you need to hold for yourself, right? Each small step that we take forward, releasing the old with love. It's really important. Cancerians, my loves. What advice do we have for my Cancerians for the second quarter moon? My fellow Cancerians. Let's see. We had a few of them fly here. Alright. We got the Scorpion in reverse with the Hawk, the Crow. Oh my gosh, I saw 2 crows outside my house today. I gave them some bread. And the Firefly in reverse as well. Okay, there's something here that's very ungrounded. It feels unresolved. It could be making you feel kind of dull or burnt out. It's almost like you can see very clearly what it is that has been kind of, I don't want to say holding you down, but in a sense it has. There's something that you have been holding on to, Cancerians, that it just feels unresolved. It feels a little impulsive as well. I feel like the message here is to trust in your intuition. There's the horse again. That's the freedom that comes, the liberation that comes when you take back your power when you release this, what happens is these flip around and we have inspiration, we have magic, we have psychic senses, creative power, a feeling of being strong, clear, creative, able to think, to brainstorm. When we turn the Scorpion around, there's an energy of honesty. There's an energy of forgiveness. I feel there's some stuck energy here, not gonna lie. But you can release it. I think you will release it. Because the freedom, you know, the horse is about achieving anything that you put your mind towards. There's expansive energy that is coming. And the moth is about finishing a project. Like there's the owl. This is an offer. This is an offer. Get very honest with yourself, Cancers. Look, there's the crocodile. It's about resting. It's about recovery. For some of you, this could be an addiction or a habit, a way of thinking, and for everybody, really. It could be many things, but it's something that you're being guided away from, to let go of, because it's been holding you back. Okay, and this energy invites you to keep moving forward, right? Because this is what you really want, right? This is your wish that's coming true through you moving towards it. Next up, Leo. Advice for my Leos. The second quarter. Thank you. We got the vulture. Clean it up. It's time to clean it up. Maybe you guys want to take time to clean up your space. Some of you may want to sage. Yeah, because look, it's like there's something here, Leo, that needs to be eliminated big time with the vulture and the panther. With the rabbit too. This is fear. This is big time fear that is blocking your transformation with the butterfly in reverse. It's blocking your metamorphosis, and it could be making you feel worn out. It could be making you feel useless, like you're lacking purpose. Yeah, I'm hearing it's time. There could be some deep fears ingrained that need to be looked at, solved. Start taking some action steps, collective. Start taking some action steps. What action step can you take today? What action step can you take today to move towards your desired end result? Virgo. Advice for my Virgos. For this second quarter moon. Okay, so we got the panther in reverse, the crocodile in reverse, and the cheetah in reverse. On the bottom, we've got the fox and the elk. What is this? Okay, so this, I'm not gonna lie, Virgos, this could be relationship energy that you guys are there could be some self-destructive energy here, something that's blocking you. There's an energy of impatience, feeling stuck, lashing out. And this could be affecting your relationships, or the relationship is affecting, take it as it resonates, but this feels very self-destructive. This could be related to father or paternal energy. This could be ancestral, Virgo. I know for many of us, we're having these ancestral patterns that are literally coming up and into our consciousness. You are supported here, but you're really being asked to take the observer role here. Look at where you're causing some self-destruction, Virgo. Get very honest with yourself, okay? feels like self-sabotage, or even sabotage of partnerships, relationships. Libra. Message my Libra for the second quarter moon. Lots of throat chakra stuff coming up, Libra. You may need to speak your truth. Ooh, with the dragon in reverse, damn. Okay. There's something that you're maybe not seeing clearly, or you're not seeing the beauty in something. It could be the dragon in reverse. There's a something has dimmed your inner fire. You could be distracted. You could need to speak. There's just something here about your voice. It could be your inner voice, or there's something here about a fearless voice. Communication. This could even be energy of being like shy or reluctant to speak on something. This could be a negative way of thinking as well. Libra, there is some aggression here. There's energy here that yeah, this feels like a block. This could be a block in the navel and in the throat. So in your or in your solar plexus or in sacral area, as well as the throat. You may want to do some energy healing, Libra, not gonna lie. There's something here where it feels distracted. It feels like maybe you change your mind often, or there's maybe a back and forth with the fish in reverse. It's yeah. Look for the beauty in things and get some energy healing. Okay, you can, if you can't afford to go get some energy healing from an energy healing practitioner, Reiki practitioners, sacral, gosh, my words, cranial sacral therapy, perhaps. If you can't afford to do that, just look up on YouTube for some, some guided healing meditations. Steve Noble has some really beautiful ones. Also Psychic Soul. All right, Scorpio. Advice for my Scorpios. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this is the masculine and feminine energy right here. And the deer in reverse. You could be not listening. Or not, yeah, it just feels like are these this feels feminine as well. Oh yeah, the elk is the masculine. So these are both feminine energies, and this one came out like on my lap, so it could even be in reverse. But there's something here that you need to observe or need to listen to, because these are both energies of receptivity, of openness. Like in reverse, it's like you're not open to something, or there's something that, and we got the raccoon here. This is some shadow work that you're not looking at. Scorpio, how can you look? And there's the lamb. It's time to start listening. Meditation will be really powerful for you right now. Could really help you. Make make a deal with yourself. What is the action that you can take, or what can you commit yourself to for the next 21 days? Because it takes 21 days to create a pattern, to have the neurons in your brain fire and wired together and make a habit out of something. What can you commit to today? And this is related to being receptive, open. Maybe some yin yoga could be really beneficial for you. There could be an energy here of like, you can't even like sleep, or like, this could even be impacting your health. I feel like their spirit is trying to communicate with you, but there's an energy here of not listening, or there's some shadow that's preventing you from listening. Yeah, I would definitely start practicing some meditation if you're not already. If you are already, maybe you want to try some yin yoga. Anything that allows you to be more receptive, to listen a little more deeply. All right, Sagittarius. Advice for my Sagittarius. We got the moth in reverse with the hummingbird in reverse. There's an energy here that's pushy or insistent. It could be a little jittery, nervous energy as well. And I feel like, yeah, this is an offer for you to connect in with your heart. I feel like honestly, the advice for everyone is there needs to be a listening to, because literally Spirit's trying to show you, right? So if you're feeling jittery, if you're feeling, impulsive or hasty, sit with it. Just sit with it, and instead of being impulsive, or instead of being pushy or insistent, just sit with it. And how can you connect in with your heart space and be a little more compassionate? Yeah, I just feel like there's something here. It's like something's pushy, or it's wishful. It's like wishful thinking. But there's something here that's like, there's an imbalance here. And introspection is going to be your key. Paying attention when you're feeling these things, when you're feeling jittery or anxious, or when you're feeling like pushy or insistent, tap into your heart space. Do some contemplation. Maybe you want to do some journaling. Capricorn. Advice for the Capricorn. Sun, moon, and rising. We got the spider with the raccoon. On the bottom is the gazelle. It's the energy of being perceptive. I feel like the advice here is to create playfully, like because there's a lot of talent here. There's something here that wants to be created. Yeah, it just feels like this feels very creative. Maybe you want to tap into your creative side, Capricorns, this week. Yeah, these are all very artistic energies. Maybe you want to draw, or I don't know, whatever your thing is. Maybe you want to do some of that this week. You can, even probably come up with ideas literally from source, God, when we're, in this mode of creation. You literally can tap into the essence of the creator. I mean, not to say that not to infer that you're ever not tapped into that energy, but hopefully you understand. All right, Aquarius. Advice for my Aquarians, the second quarter moon. Thank you. We got the owl with the butterfly. Aquarius. There's an energy of frustration here. There's some scarcity mindsets as well that need to be looked at. Where is it that you think that you don't have enough, or you can't do something, you can't complete something? There's a lot of frustration here. I also feel like you guys are really tapped into the intuition, to the subtle realms at this time with the lizard on the bottom. This could even be a project or some kind of like creative way. Get creative. Whatever this is that you're releasing, Aquarius, get creative with it this week. Okay, I do feel like there's a great change that you guys are undergoing. And you're really going to be stepping into your abundance, but get creative with how you release this, okay? There's some deep insight that is to be had this week, Aquas. And last but not least, my Pisces. Advice for my Pisces for the second, holy shit, quarter moon anymore. We got the spider and the raccoon in reverse. The first thing I'm picking up on is energy of the starving artist, feeling like you're not good enough. I'm getting imposter syndrome. There's an energy of discouragement here as well, feeling tired. There could be energy of like competitive energy here. And then on the bottom we have the dolphin, which is probably my favorite card in this deck. It is about tapping into like-minded spirits. Also, tapping into your other senses at this time could be really beneficial for you, Pisces. Well, it always usually is, but there's just something about like, and I'm picking up on like the echolocation and the consciousness, the collective consciousness. Using that to create, to weave your web out of the shadows. Because there is a lot of shadow work that's being done this week. But there's something, I just feel like there's something very creative that can come of this, Pisces. Because again, these are all very creative energies. What can you do to raise your vibration this week and to step into your creative mode? Thank you guys again so much for liking, sharing, commenting. Share this video out with a friend. If you know somebody that would enjoy my work, please feel free to share it out or share it on your Facebook page. Drop into the comments. Let me know what your zodiac sign is and how you resonated with this energy. Love you guys.